This is Kwale, Otabogbe to be precise, in Delta State. You see the trucks, all these trucks, they move daily. As early as this hour, over 30 has left. I decided to bring it to your notice. All these are the wealth from Ndokwa land. They are taking away. They are taking them away. And they don't mind. These are gas. You see, this is gas. It's living. It's living. It's living. It's living down to a place of nowhere. Yet we pay high sum of money, very bad, to buy what we have.
Ndị be anyị tesi na ebugba nwata ofu agunzizi ogbamoso. Ya ka ndị be anyị etekwu n'ogwu. That's why they say once beaten twice shy. Because you don't want to experience what you have experienced before. That's how it's supposed to be. But it's our people, Kwani, that we experience something, experience it again, re-experience it again, and still want to experience it again without making any change. It is only a fool that keep making the same mistake, getting the same result, but doesn't want to change his modus operandi. That thing you watch, that video you watch is Ndokwa 9 active oil well. There are over 388 oil blocks in Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, Asabu just said that Sultan of Sokoto own more than 40 oil wells. Let me quote him. Over 40 oil wells in southern Nigeria. Then, the North own over 83% of these oil wells. The Southeastern Igbos own less than 7% of this oil well. The remaining one is in southwest. I go lie for you. But here you are. On your Kwani Tesla life or get post them on the internet. Who Kwani people where they follow me? You guys should be the one fighting your brothers who are posting all this nonsense. Economic growth, no one is Ndokwa. But every day your mineral resources are being removed. Every day taken to develop other parts of Nigeria. But all you do is to come in online like Ozwai and be Igbo people should leave us alone. They are forcing us to be Igbo. Igbo people want to take our land. Igbo people want to change our culture. Igbo means slave. If we accept to be Igbo, we will start suffering. Are you not suffering? Ndị Ozwai ndị awobi ifele emegbu obu ebunubu abụ ozu nwa agbakilo. Ndị nkịta lachi ike ifele emegbu onu. Onye ọbụla bụ onye Kwani, I'm ashamed of you. Delta State today can brag of having the biggest allocation because Kwani has oil wells. But as I'm talking to you, Kwani does not have any higher institution situated in Kwani land. The 3 local government, Kwani, Ndokwa 1 and Ndokwa 2 local government, no higher institution situated in it. I go lie for you. No good hospital. No electricity. No light. No industry. The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodimma, you may not like him, but as an Igbo man, he gets sense. Ndokwa bụ ndị Igbo enwe n'uche. That is why you keep denying your identity. Last year, I posted a video of have Dangote and the former Prime Minister of England came to Imo State demanding land to build a gas factory. Hope Uzodinma said, and I quote, if you are not going to build your head office and your offices in Imo State, you're not going to have license to take their gas or mine their mineral resources. They don't want you to take their crude oil and go and pay tax in Lagos or pay tax in Port Harcourt. You must build your office here in Imo State. And they have started. But na benyi Ndokwa follow kowa ezuzuyali adamba ada iberibe ada wobi ndị benyi asị na nke onye ji amụ ọzọ ya mụọ oshi maka oshi jusi obubu ọzọ. Now we are the Ozwai. The thieves are not taking our mineral resources and be using us to play kalo. And we come online. Everyone, I keep saying it. Why is it that people will get sense? No, they did the place where they can use their platform to fight for the right cause. This is what I've been saying about my Ijaw people. The small crude oil in Ijaw land, if Ijaw people sit up to use their platform they're using to go up and down to fight to have a good percentage of development from the crude oil coming from the place, Ijaw community will be as fine as Vayans or Liverpool, riverine cities. And don't tell me the government are marginalized, but your kings and some of your warlords are benefiting from this. What have you people do? What have you people done to sit down on round table and discuss how this way that is coming can be shared, not physically to individual pocket, but shared to develop your place? What infrastructure, what investment can we bring to this our place? You can keep complaining that government are giving your people money. Individuals are cashing out with it. But when you come online, all you want to say that Igbo, you own this place, you own the small one where you own, you never develop them. The same thing is happening with Okwan people. The Southeastern Igbos can keep complaining that government are marginalizing them, but you cannot compare the development they're bringing to their village to your own. There is no Ijaw village that has industry than Nnewi. Private owned, I know they talk of refinery or government seaport and all those things. No. Private, individual. No one. There is none in the entire Ijaw land that has industrial city like as in Nnewi. Nnewi is a village in Anambra, not Onitsha, not Aba. But Nnewi today, because of the industrialization, has turned to a city, small but industrial city. I don't even want to use Okwane to compare because that one I saw. It's an insult to compare any Okwane community with any village in the southeast. But all we do every time in this Anyoma region, whether it's a car, is to come and say, Igbo people are forcing us to be Igbo. Igbo people are forcing us to be Igbo. But yet the Northern is taking your mineral resources on daily basis. We don't want Igbo people in our. We don't want to accept that we're Igbo. We don't. But the ones that you do not accept are making your mineral resources on daily basis. Onye menyaija pause why? Who do us like this? Onye lachanyike. Onye menyaija pause why? Ozwai inki digu. Like say they curse us with humility. I show you evidence. I didn't post anyhow thing. I didn't just carry post. I show you evidence. Many of you, because you want to deny you're not Igbo, will not accept that Biafran war touches you during the war. Many of you will not accept. The Southeastern Igbo were decimated, reduced to ground zero after the Civil War. Every Southeastern Igbo were given 20 pounds, no matter the amount you have in your bank. The properties they own outside the Igbo land were taken from people, including some of us in Anyoma, including some Ikweres, including some people took the abandoned properties. But today, they have overtaken us. And I will not forget to say that even in education, they have overtaken us. People who fought a war for 3 years would have had parents that are illiterate. Children born during the war, those that survived, would have missed 3 years of education. And even with the marginalization in Nigeria, it would have been that Igbos are not... See, and free education was given in the southwest by Awolowo. Quota system were given in the north. Nothing was given in the southeast. Today, they are the most educated. Look at how their children are dusting everybody in international competition, local and international, home and abroad. Follow who no road? No. For Nigeria, who no road, they suffer. Because the people go say, you won't go sell them. Follow the Igbos that no road? No. You are just coming online to be speaking gibberish. I don't want to talk whether we are Igbos or not, but even if we don't get sense, for the fact that these people are the one progressing in this country, is enough for you to follow them. Say, let us join with them. Forget say you they claim say your language is not the same. They are forcing us to be Igbo. But at least people will get sense. That's how people will get sense till they do. But for you to know they don't have sense, someone is doing better than you. Instead of you to imitate the person, you rather join your enemies to fight them. Your own enemies to fight them. Because the same people you are joining to fight the Satan Igbo, if any crisis happen, they will see. They even marginalize you now. That's why they're taking your code on you. But you don't get sense. And when we talk, he say, we are trying to solve it. We was why. There's no two ways to say it. We perish for lack of knowledge. That is what Oswai is. When you don't get sense. When you cannot think. You are bought into lies that other people have painted. Bought into the lies. Into propaganda and falsehood. Igbo do this, Igbo do that. But since I'm bringing fact of the good things Igbos are doing, which one have you bought into? It's only the lies you are bought into. Have you bought the good ones? Have you? I saw easy. I saw easy. We are blind. We are blind. But I hope that we will open our eyes on time before it becomes too late. I'm out of here, Joe.